Hello and welcome to my video. My name is Joshua Mandel, and this is the SportsPro technical support app that I created for my Data-Driven Web Development 2 class at Rankin Technical College in the Application and Web Development program. So let's get started with the presentation. So first, just to give a little introduction on the app, this is a case study that we were assigned to create, and it allowed me to apply the programming skills that we learned in Muroc's ASP.NET Core MVC 2nd edition. And this website is designed for the technical support department of a hypothetical software company that develops software for sports leagues. So the purpose of the website is to track technical support service calls or incidents in a database that also stores information about the company's customers, software products, and technicians. So let's get into some of the features of the app. For one, it is a product manager app, so you'll be able to add products, edit them, delete them, and view them in a nice table format. And this also applies to the technicians, customers, and incidents as well as registrations. Another feature that I implemented was page filtering. So admin users can filter incidents to view all unassigned or open incidents, and this is a nice way to just kind of organize your view based on what you, as the user, want to be viewing at that time. Another important feature that you need to make sure you have in any of your web apps that you make is data validation. And data validation is important to make sure that the data is stored and viewed in the right format. Because when you make something like a SQL server to store your data, you need to make sure that it's in the right text, number, or date format. So for the registration part, I thought this was a cool feature. So each customer can have products that are associated with them, and we call those registrations. So this registration page allows admin users to view the product registrations for specific customers, as well as add new product registrations as well. So if you could see here, here are the current products. You're able to delete them from the customer, and then down here you're able to add a new product with this register drop-down list. Another important feature that is implemented in this web app is authentication and authorization. So authentication meaning you're identifying who's using your app, and then authorization is you're able to decide who is able to use certain aspects and features of the app. So the admin functions are only available to users who have logged in as an admin user. So what did I learn? During this semester, we learned how to develop and design data-driven MVC applications, learned how to test and debug ASP Core MVC applications. We also learned how to develop websites that utilize session state and cookies, and how to authenticate and authorize users. Those are four of the main components that we learned this semester, just at a higher level. Something that I enjoyed most about .NET MVC, I enjoyed learning a new way to accomplish creating a front end and back end without having two separate applications. Before this, we learned MERN stack, and that required us to have two different applications running, a front end and a back end. So, in my opinion, Microsoft did a great job implementing tools like Razor views, controllers, and models that use object-oriented programming principles. And that just made it kind of easy to kind of understand the concepts. I also enjoyed, learning along with the book in this way, just because, book learning for me makes things a little bit easier to understand. So some hurdles that I overcame. Well, the same thing I enjoyed about ASP.NET Core MVC is, made it difficult at the beginning because after learning more traditional web, full stack web development, um, .NET Core MVC was challenging to learn from scratch. However, I overcame this challenge by working hard every day to learn all of the fundamentals, as well as some more intermediate and advanced skills once I mastered the basics. This is my GitHub URL to the project if anyone is interested. So it's github.com/Joshua-Mandel /case study ASP MVC. And if you go to my GitHub profile, you'll see it there as well. Thank you. Again, my name is Joshua Mandel. These are some other links. This is my email, and then a link to my web portfolio if you're interested. And well, let's get into the app demo. All right. So, funny thing going on with my Chrome right now is I can add a cursor or a blink or whatever you call this to everything. I'm not sure how to get rid of that. I'm sure someone in my class knows, so maybe they can help me out with this. Anyway, this is the app. As you can see, this is the home page. The home button is highlighted up here, so that indicates that we're on the home page. This is the SportsPro demo app.azurewebsites.net. This might not be up in the future, considering it is a paid service, and I might find a way to get it deployed in a free way since it's not really using up too much resources. So yeah, this is the front page. These show some of the admin links where you can go to like manage products, technicians, customers, incidents, and registrations. And at the bottom, this is just for technicians to update incidents. That's all they're going to be able to do on this app as a technician. So as you can see, if you try to click any of these buttons up here, you will be taken to the login screen. That is because all of these are protected by the authorization of the application. So no one is able to just come in and view and edit and delete things. You need to be logged in, and you need to be an admin user to get to most of these. So we're going to sign in as admin. And as you can see here, there is a temp data that's showing admin was successfully logged in. We have a welcome admin screen or div right here that shows that who's logged in at a certain time. There's, as you can see up here, this kind of changed this layout. If we click log out right now, you'll see that this part changed. There was a change password, and now it goes to register login, and that is just based on if it could, the application can tell if someone is logged in on a certain web client or not. So anyway, let's go log back in. Click remember me this time. And we seem to be having some trouble. Let's make sure that we get the right password this time. Is my There we go. Okay. So now as we're logged in as an admin, you're going to be able to see that we can go to products, technicians, customers, incidents, and registration. Registration, you can go to certain customers and see if they have anything associated with them. So this customer, Caitlin Anthony, she has one product associated with hers, and it is the draft manager. So if we wanted to, we can go and delete this one. Now the customer has no products associated, and we can go down here and assign a different product. And we can assign multiple products. It doesn't really matter. For the product manager, you can see we have an edit, delete button, and then an add product button down here. So we can go here. So now Tournament Master, we can name this from Tournament Master 2.0 to 3.0. And we can raise the price to $7.99. And now you'll see down here Tournament Master 3.0, and it's $7.99. You can also add a new product. So we can just go and do, let's say it's just like test 11 is the code. And go test app. Let's do test app 4.0. Yearly price will be, this will be an expensive one, $29.99, and we will release it next Wednesday. Now you can see down here, test app 4.0. It's $29.99. It releases next May 10th, which is next Wednesday. So you can see here. We can go and delete this one if we want as well. It'll take us to a page asking if we really want to delete the product because we want to make sure. And so we click yes. And now you can see test app 4 was deleted. It's no longer in this table here. And that pretty much works for technicians, customers, and incidents as well. Technicians and customers are most similar. I will show that if you try to add another customer with the same email, that it will show that that email is in the database. And we have some validation here that we could show off. Phone number must be in 999. This format right here, so if we go in here and we add the appropriate characters that it wants, should go away. Yep, there we go. So something with incidents that's a little bit different than the others is we were able to filter the page. So here we have an incident manager with 4 incidents, and this is including all of the incidents. But if we just go to unassigned, there's none, and open incidents. So they're all open right now. So let's go to an incident and let's make an unassigned incident. I'm not sure if we're able to do that actually. Yeah, we are. Okay. So we'll make a customer is me, team manager, title, could not install, description. We don't really need a description right now. And we'll leave the technician empty. And we also won't close it. We'll just keep it open for now. So as you can see now, we have an unassigned incident. There's 5 incidents here. 1 unassigned. 5 incidents here because they're all open. So let's go into this one. And let's close it. Let's say it was closed yesterday. So now there's 5 incidents here, but there's only 4 open incidents. So that means that that worked. So this one, this could not install. Since if you go in, you can see the date is closed. That means that the incident is closed. Other than that, there's a change password here. We talked about registration. Yeah, if you go in with your username, you can change from old password to new password, and then you have to confirm that new password. I'm not going to do that here since, for the sake of time, we're already around 14 minutes. So I really appreciate you watching my video here. And again, if you are interested in any of my other apps, you can go to this website here. It takes you to my GitHub and a couple other projects. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching.